Fire! Fire!
Fire! It's hot in
Podcast
here.
number 14. Is it?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, all right.
Because it's so damn cold outside. That's why.
It is. It's pretty fucking
It's
cold.
like 2 degrees outside right now.
2 degrees?
No, actually, I think it's more like 12.
No shit.
My thing used to tell me what the temperature is outside, but I totally reset it, so I don't know how cold it is. But I know it's cold outside. Bundle up. If you have scarves and gloves and like anything to keep you warm, wear it.
If you're bald like me, then wear a fucking hat.
Yeah, wear a hat. Get a
Cheers.
hat. Cheerios.
Case brought coquito.
We got coquito tonight.
Yeah.
From my friend at work. He made this stuff. It's all homemade. It's most delicious.
It's fucking amazing.
This is good. Holy shit, I'm gonna get fucked up tonight.
You calm down, sir. You know, it's a podcast, not a bar.
Okay. Alright.
So,
Alright. So Tiago, how was your week?
my week was normal.
Normal?
I worked,
Wait,
and
so
I worked, and I worked.
what is a normal week for you?
Normal week is I wake up around 6:30.
So this is a Monday morning.
This is a Monday morning.
Okay.
Monday morning. Tiago wakes up at 6:30. And then my dog comes to the side of my bed and
Does
he's
he
like,
wake you
dude,
up?
I gotta go. No, he hears the alarm and then he just runs over.
Oh.
And then he waits for me. And then I just like stop my phone. Oh, stop, the wife, you know, like she's sleeping so I don't want to bother her.
You don't wake her up.
Yeah. She'd be like, the fucking phone. But no, I'm joking. Still though. Yeah. So
Elbows you in the face. Shut that shit off.
Shut the fucking thing off. So, and then I get up, I go walk, you know, now it's cold as hell.
I know.
So I put boots on. I go all in shorts. I don't give a fuck.
So you take
And I just
Jacob
put a
outside.
Yeah, I take him out. He pees. We come back. I make myself a coffee. And then coffee. Can't even speak today.
Coffee.
So, and then I sit and watch YouTube. I don't watch regular TV. Actually, I watch the news in the morning a little bit.
Okay.
The local news. And
Just
for,
to get an
for like
idea.
for like 15, 20 minutes just to get what the fuck's going on with the world, you know?
We got traffic accident at 93 southbound.
Yeah, kind of
495.
like that. And it's like, and the weather is freezing. You know, they always had the wanky fucking weather guy on Channel 7. It's either a guy or a girl. They change it. I remember, like, I've been watching it. I've been doing this for a year about this, like, this stuff. And then they change it. It's either like a guy or a girl. And then change the other channel. Then
I think
the
they swap out the
newscast.
meteorologists, you know. I mean,
I think so.
They're swapping out hours or, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. Because
And
it's
then-
like you can't be a morning person every single day of your year. I mean, every day of your life in the year.
You can. I am.
That's the one thing. I'm not a morning person at all.
Oh, I'm morning.
No matter
as hell.
how hard I try. Because the thing is, okay, so, I mean, been doing this job for pretty close to 20 years.
What do you do?
I'm a buyer. I work in purchasing
Purchasing for a company?
for a company, yeah, in supply chain management if you want to go that far. But the thing is, like, I work, like, I got to be up at 6:30 or 6, get up, shower, get ready, all that stuff, and then be on the road by 7. Now, granted, I live not too far from my workplace. I just live, what do you call this? A city away? I don't know, like the other side of the city.
Yeah.
So I just drive around the city to get to work. So
How
it's
long? Was it like 20 minutes?
my commute in the morning is like 15 minutes.
Jesus,
You know, 15,
you lucky bastard.
20 minutes traffic, but that's just city traffic. You know, like I don't take the highways or anything.
Oh, that's good.
But I wake
That's
up in the
good.
morning, and I'm fine. I wake up in the morning, okay. You know, I have my coffee, go to work.
Today in 1979,
Oh, well, thank you.
Trivial Pursuit was invented.
I didn't know we asked that question.
Alexa, go to sleep.
That's an interesting fact. We'll take that note down.
Jesus.
Gracias.
Alexa's always listening.
I don't know how we triggered that, but
I know. She's like, I'm going to throw you some facts in your face.
yeah. But yeah, so weekdays I'll wake up early in the morning, like by 6 o'clock, go to work, I'm fine, come back home, maybe I go to my other job too, and whatever. But on weekends, I tend to sleep in until like 10, 11 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah, and I hate that. Like now, at this, maybe where I am now, I hate that. I want to get up earlier, but I just can't. And the thing is, well, like next week I'll be on vacation. Guess what? I'm going to stay my ass up until like 2 or 3 in the morning. Dude, who knows what? Like watching YouTube or playing video games. I don't know. Maybe finish.
I
Maybe
know-
start The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Because that'll
You
probably
should,
make me
yeah.
stay up to like 2 or 3 in the morning.
So like for me it's different. It's even on like Sunday, 6:30 comes up, I'm up.
I don't know how you do that. What time do you go to bed on a Saturday night? I don't
It
do
dep-
anything Saturday night
it
either.
depends. It depends. I might stay up until like 1 or 2. I still wake up at 6:30.
But it's not like we go out partying or anything. It's like we're just at home. I don't know, watching a movie or
Yep.
you know.
No,
like
I'm
browsing.
home doing nothing.
I'm doing nothing either.
And then sometimes we do go out though. And then you remember that night we went to Junior's house, and then
Well, yeah, that was a few weeks. We had to get together, so we were out.
I was still up at 7.
Really?
Yeah.
I got home and I knocked the fuck out.
And then what time did you get up?
I have no idea. Oh no, I got up like around probably. Oh, dude, I got up like at
And then
2 in the
people ask me
next
like,
afternoon.
I've been asked stuff like, "Do you have a problem sleeping?" And the funny thing is, I don't have a problem sleeping. I have a problem sleeping a long period of time. So, like for me, 6 hours is enough.
You're getting
it's-
old.
I don't know. It's just what I need. It's what I need. 6 hours. 6 hours. Bop, 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 bop. I'm up.
Well,
I'm
this-
up. I'm doing shit.
Well, you know how
If I wake up in the middle of the night, like at 3 or 4, sometimes I just get up. I get up and I go watch TV or I'll go on the computer or something.
Yeah. So yeah, you can do that because like study shows like the body is like it recovers within 5 to 6 hours of sleep. Because like you used to say you need 8 hours of sleep, 7
that's
8 hours.
bullshit.
So now like the new study.
I think everybody is different too.
nowadays.
If
the
you're
minimum-
growing, when you're a kid, you need that much time.
Well, even
That's-
then, like kids, they'll go to bed at 2 or 3 in the morning and wake up at 6 just to go to school.
That is if you're not a good mom and dad. Put your motherfuckers to sleep.
Put your kid to sleep. You do need rest, though. That's the most
Oh,
important
for
thing.
sure.
You do need rest to recover. Because if you don't get rest, you get restless. You get like really groggy head. You're not at 100% maximum capacity to perform whatever it is you do throughout the whole day. You're not. I've done that. Doesn't happen.
I think it happens to me sometimes. Like I'll go to sleep at 12 and I don't have a good night's sleep because I have diabetes. So
I'm grumpy.
I don't get really grumpy because of that. That's funny. I don't get grumpy because I'm
Because you're tired.
I'm tired. I
lack
just
of
get
sleep.
tired. I'm just like, ugh. And then, but as soon as my client, the client walks in at 12, I still go to the gym. Oh, continuing my story of what I do in the morning.
Yeah.
So, around 7:30 to 8 is when Julia wakes up. So I make her a coffee and I bring it to her. Then I go use the bathroom. Then when I get out, I go walk Jacob. Again, because he's got to poop, He's been sleeping on the couch with me this whole time. But now it's time to go poop. So I walk him, and it's cold, man. Now, like this morning, it was
nowadays-
fucking freezing.
Yeah, I know.
So I put pants on to go outside and stuff, and then I walk him around, and he took forever. He was just like picking the perfect spot to take a shit, and I'm like, Jacob, you picky motherfucker, you even picky to poop, you bastard.
Yeah.
So whatever, he's got to do his thing, right? I can't force him. I can't like squeeze the
Right.
poop out of him.
Right.
So he did his thing. I picked him up because he was freezing up too.
Yeah.
Even though he's really good in the cold, he's double coated. He's a small dog. He's got little paws.
So,
And it's so cold that he started freezing up. Like his paws freeze up. He was actually not that cold because double coated dogs, they can fucking survive. And he's not used to the cold yet, like the cold paws. So I picked his ass up and then I walk into the door. Then we go to the gym. And today at least I was dragging at the gym, man. I did biceps and stuff, but I was so dragging. I just didn't have enough energy. I think it's because it's Friday. And by Friday, I'm like,
yeah.
on Monday, I'm like, yeah, I do back on Monday. So I'm like, yes, let's do this. I'm doing like pull-ups like crazy, but whatever. On Friday, I'm like, I don't even want to be here. I just want to be home. But Julia is such a gym rat that we have to go. Because if we don't go, she's going to bitch at me.
Yeah.
Well, not bitch, but she will be like, you lazy. And then I fall under peer pressure. So yeah, but even like on Saturdays, I don't go to the gym on Saturdays. I still wake up early.
Yeah.
Same thing. I'm just a morning person. I've always been.
See, I'm like the total opposite. I'm not a morning person. The thing is, like, I try to be a morning person. Like, You know, like when you get up in the morning, 6 or 7, to go pee. That's what I do.
Yeah.
And then usually, we're like, okay.
I usually pee at like
I'm up now.
4. Because
Well, that time too,
because my blood sugar is high. So
Oh,
I
your
have
blood
to go-
sugar? Well, sometimes, like,
I have to go pee.
I'll drink water before I go to bed. I try not to, but sometimes
Oh, I
do.
shove water in my face.
But it depends. Like, so since I'm working my other job, I get home like around 11 o'clock. I'll eat. You know, obviously you drink water. So I'll be up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, go and take a piss, go back to bed, and that's it. But other times, like I notice, like I'll wake up around 6 or 7, just because like I'm so used to it because that's where I wake up. But I'm like, oh hey, you know what? I don't have to work today. I'm just gonna go back to sleep.
So you go back to
So
sleep?
I go back to sleep. I wake up at 8, wake up at 9, wake up at 10. I was like, oh, you know what? I think I should get out of bed now. Nope, go back to sleep. Wake up at 11. Wake up at 12. I think when we went to Junior's party that day, I didn't get up till like 2 in the afternoon.
Holy shit!
Because I get nothing to do. You know. So I take advantage of it. You know what? It's like I got nothing to do that day, so I was like, yeah, whatever. If I do have things to do the day of, I will get up early and I will, you know, like do my errands, chores, whatever, you know,
Yeah.
around the house, get things done. If I have to, if I got things to do. But if not, I do tend to just sleep in. Because if I get up in the morning, what am I going to do?
Nothing.
I mean, I just watch YouTube videos and
I watch YouTube. Is that crazy that we don't? I watch cable anymore.
I don't watch television. I
So
barely watch
This whole
Netflix.
thing with the FCC changing the rules for net neutrality is a bunch of fucking bullshit.
Well, they can repeal it.
I
Because
know.
there are states right now on board, and Massachusetts is actually going to be one of them. Because I read New York was one of them. Oregon is going to be signing up. There's a handful of states that's trying to repeal that right now.
That overturn rule.
Yeah.
Because
Because
dude, that's a bunch of bullshit. You know what? That fucking guy,
We
the
already
pie
know.
dude.
Yeah,
I'm
Ajit
pissed
Pai.
off. I'm a pissed off human being right now. I'm posting every social media I can because it's ridiculous. People that don't understand it drive me nuts. It's like they are selling us out. That's what they're doing.
yeah,
We're gonna give more freedom to the internet. Like, come on, dude.
they're giving more freedom to the
What
internet
is wrong
service
with
provider.
you? That means the provider will be able to charge for bandwidth.
Right.
That's nuts. Keep it as is, man. Everybody's making money. If it's not broken, don't try to fucking fix it.
They're controlling the internet traffic, which is really messed up.
Goddamn greedy
But you know what?
motherfuckers.
It's
That's
like,
what they are.
You already know. It's like it's out there. It's out there in the open. We know for a fact that Ajit Pai, he's getting a nice fat check from this.
Fat dick in
You
his
know?
face.
Probably that too. Maybe that's
Asshole.
what he likes. I don't know. But this is not for the consumers. This is all
No,
for,
this is for them.
This is all for billionaire companies. That has more power now to make even more.
To make more money.
from-
So they could just say, what people don't understand is they say, well, you know, they're not going to do that. Are you kidding me? When did a big company shortchange you for more money?
So when Ajit Pai
Whenever did it happen?
was gonna say he was gonna repeal that net neutrality, Comcast a few years ago when Obama put the protection
Yeah.
on net neutrality,
Yep.
Comcast says we stand by that. We're not going to charge extra for we don't traffic certain websites or whatever it is, that statement they made. And then when Ajit
We're not
Pai-
going to dumb down their
Yeah.
speed.
And then when Ajit Pai came out with a statement that we're going to repeal net neutrality and we're going to do away with what Obama set forth, Comcast that day took that statement off their website.
Yeah, of course, because they're fucking assholes.
Because now no one can say, well, this is what you said. And it's like, well, that we said that at that time, but we're not saying this now. Because it was going to get repealed. And they know it was kind of guaranteed because this Ajit Pai, and I want to call him other names right now, was going to repeal it. And now it's already been repealed, but it hasn't been set forth yet.
No,
Because
it's
now-
not going to become. It doesn't become law.
No.
Or it doesn't
Not
take
im-
away
it
the
doesn't
law.
take it doesn't take immediate effect. But all these states are going to appeal
Yeah, but
to
wait, a year and a half from now, you're going to be watching TV, and then you're gonna click on, and then you're gonna open your
Yeah.
Netflix, and then there's gonna be a message
There is-
on the front like, if you would like your speeds at optimal speeds, then you click this so you can pay more this. That's what basically they're opening for the companies to be able to do.
Yeah.
So every time you go to Netflix, either Netflix is gonna have to pay more, or you're gonna have to pay more.
So here's what happened. When Netflix pays more, obviously they're gonna try to recoup that somehow and end up charging you more as well for them to recoup, and that's where it messes up because it doesn't quite affect us 100% immediately. But the fact that, like, say for example, Facebook, okay, biggest thing, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You want to access your Twitter account? Now you got to start paying $10 a month. You want to access your Facebooks? It's gonna be $15 a month. Do you want to read that news, post it onto your, I don't know, whatever it is, website that you go to? You got to pay $5 a month just to access it. You know? Like, okay, so for example, like you and
So
I...
what if they just say, we're not going to dumb anything down, but you're going to pay for how much you use? Just like electricity, just like...
It might not be set forth to the consumer directly, but to the provider, they're going to charge them more. And for the provider to recoup as well, we'll be charging the consumer as much.
that with the new rules in place, they can literally charge you more for the amount that you use. So let's say you have a server at home and you have your own website and you got that server using bandwidth, people clicking on your
Yeah.
website. Now they want more money from you from the amount that you're using of their provided internet.
Yeah.
Which means now it's prohibitive for you to have that website and that startup. But that's what the problem people don't get is people who just voted for these motherfuckers because they just want to vote. They just want to burn the system. Look, listen, man. The system is pretty fucking good. The system is not perfect, but it's pretty good. People who hate Obama, I don't get why they hate Obama. Don't get me wrong. Obama was never a perfect president. But who the fuck was ever?
I don't think there was any perfect president.
Roosevelt had internment camps for the Japanese. It's fucked up. A lot of people died. A lot of people, lost everything. There were internment camps for fucking Mexicans when there was, the war between the U.S. and Mexico. Nobody talks about that. Does anybody talk about that? No, nobody does.
We like to bury
There were the
that.
Trail of fucking Tears
We
for the
don't wanna talk
Indians.
about
Nobody
that.
talks about that. There's a bunch of shitty presidents then. Even though Roosevelt was a great president, just to say. He was amazing. So, like, he was here for us. He helped us out. And then you go up to, like, Kennedy. We all know Kennedy was a sleazeball. He'd fucking just slinging dick everywhere. But he was still an amazing president. He woke everybody up to the wonder of the universe. He's like, we're gonna do this because we're not gonna do this because it's easy, but we're gonna do this because it's hard.
It was also
to
an
send a
arms
man to the
race.
moon.
It was an arms race too with the Soviet
Yeah,
Union.
still, you know what I mean.
That's
But the
what-
guy was strong, and then he stopped the missile crisis. The
X-Men did.
Cuban mix. Yeah. It was. Yeah, I know. Fuck, I forgot.
But no, I mean,
No, and then, you know what I mean? He gets assassinated. I'm not getting into no fucking conspiracy
No.
theory. Maybe it was only Lee Harvey Oswald. We don't fucking know.
Maybe it was US government.
Everybody keeps
Who
talking.
knows?
We don't fucking know. We're never
don't
going to
know.
fucking know. They're
Trump
not
was
going
supposed to release those documents, but he never did.
Listen, man, Trump's crazy. Trump's crazy. I had high hopes for the guy, even though I didn't vote for him. I was like, all right, the guy is a businessman. We
Well,
understand that. He's good with his name,
He talks his mind. He
but
speaks
he
his mind.
sounds like a child.
But he's also a lunatic at the same time.
He's a fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
He's scary, man.
If he was more, I want to say, not. How do you say this? If he was more politically correct, is that the term?
Yes.
Instead of sounding like a lunatic,
Everybody
he
tells
would be
me.
more. I think he would be more well respected.
Okay,
Instead of just throwing out words like, look what I did. You should thank me. Or I knew he was gonna fail. Ha ha ha.
hey, yeah,
It's
that's like,
it's like
this bitch is bleeding out of her face. Like, what the fuck?
It's like middle school rambling.
That's fucking rude.
You know? Yeah.
That's rude.
It's middle school rambling.
I'm sorry. You say that to my face. Let's just say it's me and him. He's
know-
not the president.
I know first
Hypothetically,
graders.
I don't want to get
First grader that
arrested
speaks
here.
better than him.
Hypothetically, right? Hypothetically, it's me and him. He's facing me, and he says, "Tiago, you're a fucking idiot. You're a piece of shit." And then I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, man? And then he goes, no, you're a piece of shit. I'm richer than you, so I'm better than you. I'm fucking white and I'm tall.
Well, you look
I'll
at
punch
Trump.
him in his fucking face.
He never likes to lose.
You don't talk to people like that.
And
You
he'll
just
stoop
don't.
to, like,
Especially
levels.
when you're the president. When you're the president,
No.
you're supposed to be higher than everybody else. You're supposed to fucking walk on the clouds.
He is the president of the United States. He is the leader of the United States. The thing is,
pants
like,
are tight.
He
They're
should
bothering me.
I
Sorry.
should buy you loose pants for Christmas.
Fuck you. No, I won't wear
But
it.
no, he's president of the United States. He should lead by example, and he just doesn't. I mean, I give him respect because he does speak his mind. Whatever comes in his head, it just comes out of his mouth.
Yeah, but it's like
it
fucking diarrhea of the mouth.
I want to say it needs. I wouldn't say it needs filter, but it needs to be. It needs to be delivered in a more proper tone, proper way. He needs better delivery. He needs to.
Dude, he needs to, like, not be a dickhead.
Well, like
The Millennium Falcon has to be out.
not to be a dickhead, but be as aggressive as he can. But in
But
a way
he's not
where
doing anything. He's not getting people together. He's making people separate.
He is
He needs to
separating
like reach out to one side and say, "Hey, come over here, motherfucker," and then say, "Hey, come over here. Listen, let's make some common sense shit here. We're gonna have,
yeah.
double-blind placebo fucking studies, peer-reviewed studies to make sure that we know what the fuck is going on. We know what the fuck is going on there. We're gonna go towards science. I get religion makes your morals, but science shows you real fucking life.
But that's not the word.
Religion gives you your morals. That means you don't go out raping bitches.
See, it's like, and it comes down to
At least that's what they say, anyways. But
He's
you
not
need
at that
science.
stance.
Well, he should be. It's 2017.
Well, look at Roy Moore, where he comes from.
Fuck Roy Moore.
The
He's
guy
a
who
piece
lost.
of shit.
Yeah, where he lost in Alabama. But look where he stands.
I know, man.
You know,
It's
but
like
the thing
I'm
is, it's
sick
like-
and tired of hearing these damn politicians.
And all these
Talk
old
about
guys,
Jesus
they're coming
and
back
God
from, like,
like
the 30s
it's-
and 40s. They grew up in their ways, and this is how they are. They haven't gotten with the modern times. The only person I felt who kind of did was the last president, which is Obama. I think Bill Clinton, no,
What?
this is kind of weak. But Obama was current with the modern times. With
Obama was super
understanding
current.
today's with the diversity.
Bush was either.
with-
You have to understand,
as
Bush
mu-
did the same thing. He was also very current.
Yeah,
he wasn't a
He wasn't as
fear-mongering. What's that? He was different.
Yeah.
He was a little more
But he
simple.
was still very
Obama's
current.
more
He was today's
articulate.
president.
Bush was, and it's crazy because, like, oh, you love Obama, you're a Democrat. I'm no fucking Democrat. I like the way the guy talked. That's all. But I also had a warm heart for fucking Bush. I liked Bush. You know what I mean? I still think he kind of fucked up a little bit here and there, but I liked him. As just the way you look and the way the person sounds, he was a likable guy. He never would have said the things that Trump says today. That's crazy.
No, I mean he disagrees with a lot of the way he.
You don't have
Trump
to
delivers
agree with
his
me, but you
speeches.
can't fucking swear at me like
Well,
he
not
does.
even swear at you,
He
but,
drives
like,
me nuts.
It's like everything that he says, he wants a personal vendetta with you. He makes it personal.
It's
you
not
know?
personal, man. It's like crazy.
But you're the president. Don't you have better things to think about or tweet
Yeah.
about?
Stop fucking watching TV,
You know?
man. Read some
And like
books.
you said, he should be, like making.
He should be
these speeches-
educating himself.
He should be pulling people together instead of separating, like you said. But that's not a leader. I don't know what the hell that is.
I don't know what the
he's
hell
just
he's
separating
doing
people
now.
left and right. I don't know.
He's
Who
just
cares?
being a dick.
But that's Trump. Let's move into another subject.
Yeah,
we can talk about this all
we
night.
get emotional about this shit.
Um,
No, it's just because of the net neutrality thing.
Yeah, net neutrality. I think it's really fucked up what happened. But you know what? It's not over yet. They're gonna repeal it. I mean, they're gonna appeal it. Appeal it, actually.
You think so? Yeah,
It's already
'cause
been
they're
repealed, but
repealing,
they are
yeah.
going to appeal it. Appeal the vote that just took place. It's gonna. And the thing is, it's not gonna be a quick solution. It's not gonna be a quick, swift on either side. It's gonna happen, and I hope that it just gets drawn out till hopefully we get the next president who is up to date and current, and knows what's going on today, to be able to make a sound decision. Because I feel like on the current president, he's more of an industrial guy for the big companies, right?
Well, I mean, he's shooting himself in the foot, if you ask me. He is, because he's siding with. I get it. He's good for business.
The new tax cut.
He's good for.
Who does it benefit?
Well, the new tax cut is kind of skewed a little bit because it increases taxes on a certain area of society and it decreases on the higher ups. But when it comes to my tax bracket, like me as a small business owner, I get a tax cut. But what I understand is for us to build things, we need more revenue coming in. How are you going to get more revenue? Why the fuck don't we have the same highways Germany has? Or even Italy. Have you seen the highways in Italy? They're amazing.
Not, but I heard.
They're fucking amazing.
I hear things. I never seen them.
Yeah, but I've been there. I've driven there. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Why don't we have, high-speed trains everywhere? Why the fuck don't we have that? We don't even need that many. Like, we don't need high-speed trains in every little station. We need high-speed trains on certain paths. Like, we should have a high-speed train that goes from here to California and then one that goes from here to, like, Florida somewhere.
We should.
Do you know what I mean?
Why
and one to Texas. Like, we don't even need that much. It's just like, let's get on it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Why do people keep having to take a goddamn airplane all the time? It's annoying.
Why should we? Right.
Let's just say a high-speed train would take a full day, 24 hours to get to California, right? With like maybe, let's just say it has only like 6 or 7 stops along the way. And then those stops have high-speed trains that go down to other states and stuff. And has like 1 stop in the state. That's already good. You know what I mean? But why don't we have something like that? It doesn't seem like it's such a big fucking deal. They did it in Europe. We can do it here.
I don't have.
Goddamn, India has a ton of trains, man.
Who knows?
China has a high-speed rail.
Yeah, I mean, we had the railroad system back in the days.
We did, and it died out over the years.
Yeah.
For trucks, we can even have trains that run on electricity now.
Yeah.
Like, we don't even need fucking trains that run on.
I think it goes
just on electricity all the way.
The private organization that runs it now.
They're all private. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Let's get the government involved. No, bigger government. Shut up. We're gonna do it like Europe. We're gonna get the government involved. We're gonna put people to work to build these fucking things. We're gonna teach them how to build it. So now we have people that know how to build it. That people that have skills to work with metal. Like, we're gonna make a program to like teach, these. We're getting people out of high school. We're not getting older people. We're getting people out of high school that need a job right away. So we're gonna put these guys into training. There's a whole system.
Increase jobs.
Yeah,
right.
So like you teach these kids how to work metal, other
country.
people how to work electricity, because we're making the trains electric, and we're gonna build them right on the fucking rails. We know how Japan did it. We know how Europe did it. We just gotta like copy those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, we don't even need to invent shit. We just copy everything, right? We just
can
copy
even
everything.
Invent things. We can invent new things.
Fuck
too.
me. Let's do this.
But it's like, I don't know. I mean, who's gonna pay for it? That's the question. That's all. When it comes down to it,
They're increasing the fucking the debt ceiling anyways with this goddamn tax cut.
They're not increasing our pay at all. So
no, but they're increasing the debt ceiling anyways. So let's just increase it a little bit more and fucking let's build a bunch of shit.
Living in today's,
let's get one that go all the way to Canada. Let's talk to Canadians. They're awesome.
So like right now, compared to like back in like the 50s, 60s, or maybe even 40s back then, you had the husband that normally goes out and get to work, right? And the wife stays at home, takes care of home. Yeah. Why? Because it was affordable. They could have done it. I mean, the man goes out, get one job, getting paid half of what I make today, able to get a car and pay his mortgage.
Well, that's inflation. I just think that the problem is our salary has not kept up with inflation.
Right, and that's the thing. Our salary has not kept up with inflation today, because now today we're in a world where it's like you and your wife is working, you both have cars, but you guys live in an apartment, you guys aren't be able to get in a nice affordable mortgage and have kids. If anything, you can't live the standard that was set back in like the 50s or 60s, where you had to go to work, she stays at home, you guys live a nice comfortable life with your white picket fence. I know
that, but I want Julia to work. No fucking free ride.
If it was easy, both of you wouldn't
I
have
know,
to
I
work,
know.
I mean, everything would be so much easier.
Well,
Less
how about
stress.
this? I stay at home and she works.
It could be that way too if you want to.
That works for me. I just do my hobbies all day. I just fucking, if you want,
But
I just
yeah, I
build
mean,
shit
like,
and paint. I
today's
actually really
salary-
love tattooing, so that'd be hard to give up.
I mean, that's another thing too. Is like today's salaries, it doesn't like keep up with the inflation that's going on. We make less,
It
but
hasn't.
everything
So
costs
for
so much
our
more.
salaries to have kept up with inflation, I think people would be making about $18 an hour as a minimum wage.
And that's the thing. People used to when they work minimum wage.
So
back
whenever
then,
they talk about increasing the minimum wage, it's not even increasing to keep up with inflation. It's just increasing to increase it. And they're like, oh, fast food workers are going to make $15 an hour, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, calm your fucking horses, buddy.
it's like today's age where we get like all these. What do you call them? I mean, let's say what's a job that wasn't available back then? Computer app designer.
Computer, yeah.
It
That's
wasn't
a
available
well-paid
back then.
job.
I'm pretty sure it is. He sells something, he makes a whole lot of money, and then but they didn't have that back then. But for a skill like that, it might pay a little more than what a fast food worker might make. But then again, back in like the 40, 50, or 60s, the minimum wage of a fast food worker, they were able to make a decent living out of
They
that.
did.
Not
They
like
did.
today where they can't even scrape by.
I don't understand how people have the fucking idea that by making someone else's life better, their life becomes worse. That's what I don't get. No, this is what happens. This is what's going on. It's like these people are like, why should I give this person $15 an hour? Why?
Because your company can afford it.
Yes,
When you're already
that's
making
exactly
billions?
that's exactly what I'm saying.
But you're a
I'm saying is
billion-dollar company.
The company is guilty for sure, but the regular population is also very guilty, because I've talked to people here, and they say, "Why should a McDonald's worker make $15 an hour? If I work construction here and I'm only making 18." And I'm like,
Well,
your
maybe-
boss should pay you fucking more.
Right, that's what I was gonna say.
Because you don't make as much as you think you're supposed to make, that doesn't mean he's not allowed to make a little bit more as
Right.
well,
He should be
motherfucker.
putting the stink up with his boss.
You should fight for your rights the same ways they're fighting for theirs.
theirs, right.
Is there a right to make 15? Okay, let's compromise. 14. Let's take down $1. 14. Let's compromise a little bit, and then let's figure it out how much more the burgers are gonna have to cost to cover that, so the companies can still fucking be swimming in money like that fucking duck from what the fuck's the name? Scrooge McDuck, whatever.
Yeah,
The one that
Scrooge
swims in the money.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
DuckTales.
Because you know they're swimming in money. Like I see that shit on C-SPAN on the fucking TV, man. Their profits are insane.
Oh, yeah.
How much more money do they need? Can they just give a little bit and bring everybody out? Why would you want to live in a society? This is my problem with people like that are that rich. Why would you want to live in a society where when you turn on the TV, the sole cause of problems is the amount of money people make? Why would you want to live in a world where you make so much that you don't even know what to do with, and other people that weren't born where you were born, that didn't have, that golden crib, that don't know the people you know who had other life experiences, are leaving? I understand people make mistakes and that's their fault. I understand that. I understand that the guy chooses to put a needle in his arm the first time.
That's his choice.
I understand that. But regardless of that, why wouldn't you want to live in a society where everybody kind of gets by really well? I'm not saying everybody's rich. I'm saying you want to live in a place where you as the rich person could get out of your goddamn limo and walk around in the street with regular clothes and say hi to people and just go to a store and buy something and not be one tiny bit afraid of someone robbing you because they don't have enough, because the consequences of mommy making only $10 an hour at McDonald's or at the fucking deli down the street, because Now she can't make enough money. She can't help you enough with school, which means you got to start working early or hustle. So because your mom couldn't give you the things or give you a good life, like a more comfortable life, that non-comfortable life means she didn't have enough time to be around. Now there's a whole consequence of actions and reactions that make you a douchebag that goes out and rob people. Now you rob the poor. You robbed the poor. Yeah. You robbed the fucking guy who stepped out of his limo to buy a fucking sandwich.
Yeah. I actually read.
Wouldn't you want to live in a society where that doesn't happen?
I would like to, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But
let's bring everybody up. Everybody.
Well, that's where
I'm not talking about communism here. I'm still talking about.
That's where it comes from, because I actually read a really interesting thread on Reddit about this, and it was actually talking about how do you think we can get out of the poor people out of poverty, and what happens from it? Why does it even exist in the first place?
Yeah.
And then one of the main the highest voted answer to it was it was a huge freaking thing about it, and I read it, and I think I have it saved somewhere in here. But the biggest thing about that was it's education. People are just not educated enough.
Yes.
And that's where it stems from.
Absolutely.
And then they just go out. They're just banging each other, making kids.
Oh yeah.
Left and right when they can't even afford it, and that's where it just stems from. You're in a comfortable situation with you and Julia, where you could have a kid right now if you choose to, but you rather go out and travel for a bit now before you guys settle down. You guys are making a
I make
decision.
enough where I could have a kid and give him a good future, but
right now,
I'm not rich.
But if you were, say, I don't know, if all you were thinking about is with your penis, and you just go and bang Julia, and you guys are popping 4 or 5 kids out right now.
Or get a good tax cut, I'll tell you right now.
You get a good tax cut, but at the same time, it's kind of could you afford to raise 5, 6, 7 kids?
5 fucking kids? Fuck no.
All at once.
Not today. Not in this.
It's
I could afford 2, but 5, that's a stretch.
Yeah, that was the answer that was given.
They'd be raising themselves. That's the problem.
If it's just educating people more, and that's where, and that's kind of the foundation that I kind of built myself onto. Is don't judge a person by what they do or how they are, but educate them at the same time. If they seem to be dumber than you, and I'm not talking literally, but just if they see,
but they know less about a certain topic.
Yeah,
that's
a certain topic.
Saying.
Don't judge them quickly, but educate them about it, because they may be too quick to judge about it.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, in this day and age with the internet, at least right now, you can Google and you can find out.
You can get a lot of good information,
but you can also get a lot of shitty information.
Right. If you're looking, I was going to say, if you're looking at the right places and good sources, you
see,
can
the problem is
information.
People have a problem finding the right source. But what I understand is most people do not understand the scientific method of anything. They don't understand how statistics work. They don't understand how I don't understand.
They don't have to, because
fully.
the numbers are given for you there.
I know, but that makes people not believe in them. When you don't understand something and someone tells you it, you most of the time you're gonna have a judgment about it. It's is he telling me the truth? Because I don't get it.
But here's the thing too.
I know enough where I can somewhat kind of get what sounds right and what doesn't.
This also goes back to.
But I'm not a scientist. But I'm a fucking dummy.
Okay, so you're my friend. Okay, for example, and you post something on Facebook.
I'm your friend.
Okay,
I love you.
You post something on Facebook, and it's some sort of, I don't know, fact or whatever it is you posted, right? And I was oh, my best friend Tiago posted this. He knows what he's talking about. So I started spreading it as well without checking my facts, because I believe you, because you're my friend.
Yeah.
So I started spreading it around, and then
Michael
it might
Jackson
get caught wind of something, and then all of a sudden somebody calls me out on it and says, "You're an idiot for believing that fact." What are you talking about? I know it was my friend Tiago. He posted this up. He knows what he's talking about because he's my friend. I don't have to check my sources at all, but he called me out on something where he actually had proof that whatever you were posted that I was reposting was not a fact.
Yeah.
But you see how it goes around like that. It's we're too quick to repost things to try to get credit, where we don't check our facts either. If I was to saw that post originally from you, and I was to check my facts, I'd be Tiago, delete that shit. It's not real.
That's not right, bro.
But it's all about fact checking. Well, that's not even. It's not even just fact checking. You know, unless you are a person who's willing to find the truth yourself.
Yeah,
You know, instead of listening to others and depending on others for providing you with information.
You know something that kind of grinds my gears is like the whole flat earther thing. Really fucking.
I know
bothers
that's
me.
just it.
It really bothers
sorta
me
grinds my
deeply.
gear. It doesn't bother me that bad, but I can't get. I'm fascinated by flat Earth people. It's like what? Okay, so for example, we have a basketball player
Yeah.
on the Celtics who is a flat earther. Now the thing is, he's a
Why
phenomenal.
is he a
He's a phenomenal basketball player. He's awesome. Ever since he came onto the Celtics, we're doing great. He's awesome. He's an incredible athlete. Okay, but he's a flat earther. Now, is he a true flat earther, or is he a flat earther just to get attention?
I don't fucking know anymore because people fucking film themselves doing weird shit just to get attention.
I don't know. But, I'm really fascinated by flat earth people. I was like, I want to listen to you and understand where this comes from. And if it's so easy, why don't you get a boat and sail to the edge and take a picture for me? Like as soon as, falls off the edge.
So they say that there's an ice wall around the Earth, and that's why you can't fall off the edge. All right.
Go to the ice wall, take a picture of it, and bring it back. It's so easy. Why can't you do that?
The government is protecting it. You cannot go there. Don't you understand?
Get a drone and fly it out there.
Let me tell you something right now. I'm going to debunk flat Earth right now. If the Earth is really flat, find where Mount Everest is on the map right now, where you should look at. Now we're going to climb the tallest mountain where you live. We're going to take a telescope over there, and you're going to try to see Mount Everest. If you can see Mount Everest, because you can see the fucking moon, right? If you can see Mount Everest and take a fucking picture of it, I'll believe your ass.
But the buildings and trees are in the way. I can't see it.
No, Mount Everest is 9,000 kilometers high. 9,000. That's what, 6,000 miles.
But we don't have telescopes strong enough.
What?
We don't have telescopes strong enough, or binoculars strong enough to see.
No, we
it.
do. We do.
No,
we
we don't.
fucking do. You can buy one off the fucking store. You don't even need to spend that much money, like $400-$500.
Really?
You got one that can see that can maybe see somewhat that far.
But I just did, and I still can't see it, so it doesn't exist. I've never been there, so there is no Mount Everest.
No, you can go there. You can take an airplane on the round fucking Earth. Stupid. And they're like, buy a telescope, like a big fucking strong one. Go to the sea and watch the ship
I know it doesn't
disappear
it doesn't-
off the
the
fucking
thing is,
horizon.
If it was
You
flat,
motherfuckers.
the ship will shrink, right? But it doesn't shrink. It actually kind of sinks down, and
Yes.
you see up until whatever the tallest point of the ship is
So
disappear
there's,
upon the beyond the horizon.
what happens too when something is that far away, there is there's evaporation of the water, of the ocean water. So when the ship is that far, a lot of times that evaporation, the way the sunlight hits the water, it'll make a ship flip
Upside down.
upside
Yeah.
down. Like
Yeah.
you can do that by grabbing a lens, by taking the lens off binoculars. You're taking the front lens out of the binoculars. When you look through, everything will look upside down. Everything. And it's because of the way the light hits it, it flips around for you to be able to see. It happens the same way the atmosphere transforms into a lens on itself. It's
Yeah.
not as strong and it's not as clear and whatever. But the ship still, even though it might be upside down depending on how far it is still going to disappear the same way it would disappear if the Earth was round.
Yeah.
Now, okay. Everybody's bitching about the Earth being... not everybody.
Not everyone.
These people.
The minorities. They're just far and few.
There are satellites.
It's fake.
There are satellites.
It's
We
fake.
know there are satellites.
Prove it.
We've seen the fucking thing.
Prove
There's videos of it. You can
fake.
go to NASA down in fucking Florida where they launched the fucking
They
thing.
claim NASA's fake. They claim NASA's lying. So how do you prove that? See, I've read so much things about them. It's like they don't believe anything NASA say.
They don't believe in anything.
They don't believe we sent the man to the moon.
Yeah, but none of them are scientists. That's the problem. If you're not a scientist, you should shut the hell up. Are you a scientist?
I'm not a scientist.
There you go. No, I'm not saying you, but I'm saying like, are they a scientist? If you're not a scientist, you can't be talking about science unless you are educated in the science method. If you're not educated in the science method, why the hell are you trying to make science? And it's like me, right? I always say like, it's okay to believe in God. It's totally fine. I'm not saying that it's bad for people to do that. It's good. It's good for them, and it makes them. A lot of times it makes them a better person. But once you take your beliefs, which are not science, and you bring them into a classroom or into society or into reality, I have a problem with that. You cannot bring your beliefs that you're not supposed to eat pork into my life and say that I can't eat pork because it's in your Bible. You can't tell me that I can't marry Case. Because it's in your Bible. I'm joking.
Julia would be so mad at you right now.
I'm joking.
No, but like, okay, yeah, you can believe. Well, the thing is, for me, you can believe whatever you want. I don't care. You can believe in God. You can believe in ghosts. You can believe in the Holy Spirit. You can believe in the boogeyman or the Bigfoot or Loch Ness.
I'd rather people believe in it. I don't mind people believing in
And
Bigfoot.
you know what?
'Cause
That's
it's kind of
great.
entertaining.
It's fascinating. It's good. You know, believe in something.
I think
But
if
as
it's
long
good
as you
for
don't
you
take
and it
your
makes
belief-
you feel good,
Don't take your beliefs and try to bring it in and trump what the scientific community has already proven.
it's the thing is like people
You know,
say, "Oh, these science
and
think they know everything." No, they don't.
And the
they
thing
don't.
is,
they don't know anything actually.
Like,
They know enough.
if you're gonna say the Earth is flat, I want you to bring me evidence, proof of it. Okay? Like I said earlier, get a ship and sail to that ice wall. Take pictures. Okay? Document it.
Fly your drone over the ice wall.
You know?
Let's see the fucking dome.
Supposedly, right now on
Bitch.
our phone, we have navigation system that tells us where we are on Earth.
Yeah,
okay?
it triangulates where
If
you are.
you're going to the ocean and you're in the middle of the ocean, your phone is going to tell you you're in the middle of the ocean, as long as you're picking up signal. Okay, you can get a GPS satellite phone, quote unquote, for you flat Earth people, because that will track you where you are regardless without a cellular signal. Okay?
Yeah, they
'Cause
have
it's-
actual trackers that
yeah.
can do that.
So get that, because that's how people in boat goes out and not get lost.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
it
have the
tracks 'em.
GPS on the
Right.
boat.
So
yeah.
get that and go to the edge of the earth to where that ice wall is. Take pictures. Bring back a piece of that ice wall and say, I've been to the edge. I document my travel path, and here it is. And this is where I went. Now, if you're gonna
Film everything, motherfucker.
Right, well, I say document. Okay, you don't have to film.
No,
Write it
film.
down.
I want to see the journey.
If it's film and if it's film proof, great. But document that, because when you come back and you're gonna say this is the latitude and longitude that I took to get to the edge of the earth, people are gonna be like, oh, I'm interested. I want to see that too. They're all gonna go, and guess what? Are they gonna go? Are they gonna find it? Great. Now we have a whole mess of people that say, I've been there. I've seen it. It's proof. Earth is flat, and then we can talk. But otherwise, if you can't prove it,
Shut your mouth.
you can talk about it all you like, but don't force it
You know what
upon
the
other
problem is?
people.
Maybe
You
maybe
can
maybe
believe it
we
all
need
you
the
like.
FCC to stop net neutrality. Because I'm gonna tell you, before the internet, you're a flat earther. You're in your house, fucking making little maps and shit, and fucking drawing things. Oh, the earth is flat. The earth is flat. God is
You
good.
can't, because once you document it and you,
No.
and you write
But like,
down your travel
before
path,
the internet, there was that guy in his basement all talking about, like, he would tell his friends, like, shut the fuck up. We've been in the moon. Shut up. So now the internet gets all these people together. You believe the earth's flat? Yes, I do. Dude, there are no aliens. There's nothing. It's just flat. It's flat as a fucking board.
one of the funniest things about
It's flat as a girl that doesn't squat, dude.
that I hear from interviews on, like, when they talk about aliens
Now
abducting
they're
and stuff
together.
like that. So it's like, okay, so you've been abducted by the aliens. Like, were you paralyzed when you were abducted, or were you able to move around? Other people like, oh no, I turned my head, I looked around, I saw them probing me or some shit.
Yeah, they always taking
Hey.
things up the ass.
Since they get probes, and I'm pretty sure there's more than one probes, why don't you just reach over and grab the probe?
Yeah,
in your
bring
pocket.
it over. Yeah. Oh,
Bring it
they're
back.
naked. They're naked, Case. Don't you understand?
You know, why don't you take it,
That's how
hold
they
on
got-
to it,
Metal raped.
you know? Why don't you bring back something? Bring back something. I'm pretty sure there's something got to be left over you can take. Because what? Like, they strip you of your clothes, and then all of a sudden they decide to dress you back up and drop you back on earth?
I'm gonna say something fucked up. Have you noticed that most of the abductees is extremely unfuckable white people?
I never judge them like that.
No, I'm just saying. It's usually extremely unfuckable people from like some weird areas. Like that's what it usually is. Cause I'm gonna tell you, attractive people are not going out looking for aliens. They be looking for either dick or pussy. I'm telling you right now. These other people got more time, so they're gonna go out looking for aliens.
I never made that judgment. I never. I'm more kind of like,
It's
well,
like I'm gonna tell you, man. That can fuck with your head.
I'm pretty sure there was something you could have taken to bring back with you.
Shove it up in.
Hide
No,
it in your jacket.
squeeze the probe that's in your butt and bring it back.
Something, I'm pretty sure there's like a little tiny
Inmates
device.
do it. Inmates do it. They bring drugs
Yeah,
through
they
their
hide
butt.
it in their
I see it
butts.
in every fucking inmate movie.
Yeah,
They're
right.
always
Every
sticking
single
things in their
movie.
butt.
There
They're
you
so
go,
tough, but they're always having things in their ass.
Prove it. That's the thing.
It's fucked up. Yeah, aliens are a thing, man.
That's another
I don't
thing.
know. I don't know, Case.
I don't
What
know
if
either.
the aliens are here, bro?
We don't
And
know
they
that.
are manipulating us to say this.
We should be drunk or high talking about this right now.
We're getting there.
No, we're not.
We're
We should
getting-
drink this a lot quicker than we get there.
You fucking crazy? I'll die.
We should drink this whole thing. Once we finish this, we'll finish the podcast. How about that? Deal?
Fuck no. Are you crazy?
Dude, it's like we're halfway there.
Yeah, right. But that's a lot. No way.
No, it's not.
I'm on my second cup. No way.
Jago, don't be a pussy.
I am a pussy. I'm fucking soft and juicy. What was I think? I was gonna talk about something else. I forget.
Oh, hey, I got a great topic for next week.
What?
Wait, hold on. What's next week? Check my calendar real quick. Next week is the 22nd. On the 29th, I meant. So in 2 weeks, I got a topic for us. In 2 weeks.
What is the topic?
Well,
so
it's
I
end
know?
of the year.
Oh shit!
End
Yeah,
of the
we're
year.
gonna talk
Yeah,
about
it's the last
year.
Friday of 2017. So we should, we should talk about 2017.
Retrospective.
Yeah,
2017.
reflect on 2017, and then maybe we can talk about like what we're looking forward
Are
to.
we gonna make resolutions?
No, fuck resolution.
Come on, man.
Why would
That's
you make
what people-
resolution?
Because
'Cause
I
you're-
am a.
Because you're an idiot.
No, I was gonna say.
That's what I think. If you're gonna make a resolution, you're an idiot. Why would you make a resolution for 28? Do it now.
Listen,
Don't
I
make
am a late
resolutions.
teens white girl right now. I'm
make-
making a resolution.
Don't make resolution. Make that change now. Don't even wait for 2018 to come. If you want to change something, change it now. Take control of it now. Don't be like 2018. I'm gonna eat less chicken. 2018.
No,
I'm
why
gonna-
would you do that?
I'm
Chicken
gonna go
is
to
awesome.
I'm gonna go to the gym 5 times a week, and you go to the gym for like the first month, you're gonna quit. Don't make resolutions.
I go to the gym every day, anyways.
Well, that's just an example.
What's my
Because there's a lot. Well, that's one of the biggest thing, right? If you look up online and say, what is the number one resolution people make, is them joining a gym. And guess what? A lot of them do, but a lot of them also say
Oh yeah, they last
quit
3
within
weeks.
Yeah, within the first couple months, they're gone. That's why I never go to the gym in January or February.
Because it's full of fucking resolutions.
Yeah, it's full of resolutioners. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's full.
Forget that.
This year, I am not going to spend so much money on alcohol. But I am drinking tonight to celebrate me not spending so
One
much
last
money
time.
on alcohol.
One last time.
Yeah.
All right, sure, buddy.
It's like
If you're
that's how
gonna
it
do
goes.
something,
It's like-
don't wait for a New Year's resolution. That was something really stupid.
It is.
It's dumb.
It is and it isn't. I think if it gives you, if it gives you a motivation to at least start something,
If you want to do something, you
just
do it now.
fucking do it.
You want a reason, you want to change something, take steps now. That's it. And if for you, if you're gonna be like, if come New Year's Day, you be like, I've been drinking way too much, I should stop. Oh, stop now. Stop at that moment.
Stop now.
You know. Don't because New Year's resolution is kind of like a little excuse to try to change. You know, because you're so into your habits that you can say, oh, you know, New Year's perfect time. I'm gonna do it. New Year's resolution. I gotta keep a promise. I made a pact with my friend. We're gonna do this. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
No, fuck all that bullshit. You want to change how you are? Change it now. And do it for yourself.
Don't do it for other people.
Don't do it for other people. Do it for yourself.
Why not?
Because more importantly, my health is dependent on me. It's not dependent on you.
That is true.
You know.
That is
Only
true.
I can take charge of it. You can only tell me, you know, like Case, you know, drinking is bad for your health.
Case, drinking is bad for your health.
So you're going to drink all that from me.
No, fuck no. There's too much sugar in this. It'll fucking kill my ass. I'm being careful. Carefully drunk.
So we're not going to Red Robin's tonight?
No, not tonight. No, it's like...
Yeah, if you're so set in your habits and your ways, I find like resolution is, this is just an excuse to like try to change. But if you really wanted to, start now. Because why wait?
Start today.
Start today. And you know what? Even if it's after like 4 or 5 months into the new year, if you want to change then, change then. Change then. Change now. Take action.
So what's
now.
your goal like? So let's say like what do you set your goals months ahead, or do you set goals also for years ahead? Do you have
No.
a 5-year plan, Mr. Case? Tell us. The world needs
There's
to
a
know.
5-year plan, okay, but
Do you have a 5-year plan?
That is way too long and too big to commit to because things change.
But you don't have a 5-year plan?
I don't have a 5-year plan.
I got a 5-year plan.
My 5-year plan is to continue and chop down my mortgage. That's my 5-year plan.
That's a 5-year plan. That's a
Yes.
plan.
Right. But the thing is, you got to do it in smaller increments to stay with your goals. Because if it stretch out way too long, you're gonna say, "Oh my God, it's so long." It's like you feel kind of defeated, and you might stray from it. Set small goals.
I think you
shorter
kind of
goals.
lose track.
You don't lose track, but you kind of lose like it's so far away. You know, if you do shorter, immediate goals, you accomplish much more and quicker, and you'll be. It's kind of like that gratification of like I did it. Now I'm gonna set another goal, and I'm gonna complete that within 2 weeks. And in 2 weeks, if you did it, you're like, I did it. So that kind of what you build upon. You build upon that little small success to keep you going forward because you're getting rewarded from that success. Now, if you got that 5-year plan and you're just dragging like, I don't know if I'm going to make it or not. And then all of a sudden, not even halfway through, you abandon it because you don't see the success. You're not being rewarded for it. So you take smaller goals, shorter goals, you'll get to it a lot sooner, a lot quicker, and you succeeded. You know? It's kind of like how people are. We live in a society where we are sort of like rewarded for our behavior. You know? If we go out and act out, commit crimes, and break the law, we get punished.
Yep.
But if we
Like a
abide by it, you know, like we get rewarded. And we don't see that, but the reward is to remain free and out of jail.
Well, that's a pretty big reward.
And not paying any fines or penalties for it. That's a reward right there. You know?
Do you think that there's like, what is the stupidest law that you can think of?
The dumbest law?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know too many laws, to be honest. I know.
Jaywalking is fucking ridiculous. If you cross the street
without
without
looking?
being on the line or whatever, or pressing the button, depending on certain.
Okay, so
That is a dumb fucking law.
for jaywalking, if you're gonna cross the street without even
You can't.
bother
It's not a
looking
fucking
both way,
crime.
it's not a crime.
It's not North Korea here.
But if a car hits the person, it's
Sucks for you, bitch.
It's not the pedestrian's fault
It's the pedestrian's fault now.
because they were jaywalking.
Fucking walking in the street.
Well, good, he deserved it.
I'm never gonna say someone deserves to get hurt. That's
If
kind of
someone
crazy.
commits a dumb crime or does something really stupid,
Yeah.
you don't think they deserve it?
No, something really
Because
stupid,
they're doing-
yes, but just crossing
because the
somewhere
thing
is
is,
not
they're
stupid.
not
It's just
doing it-
something people do.
They're not doing it out of ignorance, but they're doing it out of arrogance.
That happens a lot.
So, to me, if you're doing it out of arrogance, you deserve it. Don't cross the street thinking a car will stop for you because you don't know what that car is doing. You don't know the driver is distracted at the moment because to him, light's green, nobody should be moving because I'm coming.
Yeah.
Okay? And
I
I'm
mean,
just going. All
We
of a sudden,
have built
I'm-
our world around cars, though. You know what I mean?
We have, but there's still people out there who will cross, and you know what? If the car hits the person, it's not the pedestrian's fault.
Well, yeah.
It isn't,
I mean,
because-
there's got to be circumstances
You know-
where you can look and say, like, hey, the guy fucking jumped in front of me. Like, he stepped into the fucking road.
Yeah.
He was looking at his phone. I didn't see him. He didn't see me. I was in the car. He wasn't.
You could. Because
Shit happens.
It happens to one of the guys in my workplace.
He got run over?
He was about to cross the street, but where he was crossing, the light was green. And from cars going this way, it was red, but the light was green for the people going his direction. But the person who was driving wanted to go right. And he was watching the cars, and he said, oh, this car looked like it's stopping, so he decided to cross anyway. Well, I guess the woman was distracted, turned, and at the moment when she turned, she almost hit him. The guy ended up jumping and landed on her hood. And she was like, oh, my gosh. She kind of hit him.
Yeah. So she didn't hit him.
He jumped, and he kind of hit him, but he was in the wrong.
He's a
because
fucking ninja.
He was crossing in a way where, you know, it had the green light for the people to turn. So they had the right of way.
Okay.
You know, so the pedestrian didn't have the
Well,
right of way.
she should have fucking looked a little
One,
bit.
yeah,
a
she
little
should
bit.
have
It's
looked.
kind of
but-
like 50-50.
But like
on
I
that
said,
one.
you know, people do get distracted, and if they're gonna see a green light, they're gonna assume, okay, and everything's gonna be okay. Oh shoot, I dropped my lipstick. Let me pick it up. I'm sorry. It was, you know, it could have been his bubble gum.
Are you insinuating it's a woman?
No, I'm not. Well, in the case, it was a woman.
Yeah, yeah, I
But,
know
you know,
what you're
just-
saying.
just
You're not
for-
being a misogynistic
No,
piece of
no, no,
shit,
no.
are you,
I'm
Case?
not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm politically correct. Sometimes.
I know you are.
Half the time. I try not to be.
Yeah.
Fuck political correctness.
I think political correctness has its place.
I think it has its place. Yes, certain places.
Because
it
I
does.
couldn't just go up to someone and be like, so like I see people every day, and I don't tell them what I think. You know
No.
what I mean? It just doesn't come out of my pie hole. But you know how like sometimes people say, "Oh, political correctness is stupid." I look at them and I'm like, "You're stupid," but I'm not gonna tell you.
No, because if
I'm
it
not gonna
was,
tell you you're
the
stupid.
whole entire world.
I
is-
think you're stupid. I'm stupid, but you're stupider. You're double stupid. You're fucking bag of stupid, motherfucker. Look at you. You're so stupid you don't know you're stupid.
Well, like everybody, like all of us, every single one of us, we all make forgivable mistakes every single day, right? We make mistakes, but they're all forgivable mistakes. They're not. There's little stupid mistakes,
Yeah.
but there's big dumb mistakes. You know,
I mean, you know the definition of insanity?
is
Doing something more than once, expecting different results.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay.
It's like hammering your finger. It hurts, right?
And hoping the next time I do it, it doesn't.
Yeah. So you hammer your finger again. It's like, oh, fuck. It hurts even more this time. And then you hammer it again. It's like, fuck. You're fucking crazy. You keep hammering your finger, you're going to chop it off, stupid. It fucking hurts. Of course it hurts. That's just my crazy hypothetical fucking story, you know? It's like sometimes people do the same thing over and over and over and over again, expecting a different result. That is crazy.
Okay.
It's not stupid. It's crazy. You got to do something different if you want a different result. You want to be better? You wake up earlier. You want to do something more? You go look for it. Sometimes it just shows up. It's crazy. Sometimes, like, you're looking for a better career. You're looking to do better in life and all that stuff.
So I mean,
If you're actively searching, you're going to eventually find it.
okay. So, but like the insanity example was a little bit over the top.
Yeah, of course.
But like, say what you're saying is like you're comfortable in your ways, and you're not looking to improve, right?
And you're expecting a different
And you're expecting a different result. Yeah, then yeah, you are insane. 'Cause it's not
Yeah,
going to
'cause
change.
It's not going to change.
Right. If you want to make a change, do it.
You have to be the change you want in your life.
Right. Only you are in control of what you do and how you see things.
There's a saying that I can't 100% remember, so I'm gonna butcher it.
You can't have
Be
your cake and
the
eat it too?
change.
Okay.
No.
Be the change you want
You
to
can't
be.
eat cake and expect not to fucking get fat. No, I'm joking. Be the change you want in the world that you live in.
Be the change you want in your world
Be the change you want in the world that you live
that you
in.
live in.
So you want something to change. You want the world to change and be better. Then you be better yourself. You be that
Okay.
change. You start the chain. You start the Macarena fucking train.
So
You do it, and you get other people to fucking
I have
follow
the
you.
same saying, but in different words, where it's your reality is your perspective.
Yeah.
If you want to change your reality, change your perspective.
Cheers to that.
Cheerios. That's how it is.
So if you want to change your reality, change your perspective.
You change your perspective. Yep. Start seeing things in a different light. You know, start noticing different things that you haven't seen before. Because if you're going to wake up and do your same mundane routine, it's going to be the same, you know, unless you actively do something different that day, you know, and change will take place. And like, say, for example, your main commute is to ride the train to work, you know, or take the taxi cab to work. Start taking your bicycle to work. Start walking to work. Maybe start driving to work. Do something different. Change it up. Because you'll see things differently instead of the same ride on the train or the same ride on the taxi cab or the same ride on the bus. You
Same
know?
people.
Same people,
everything.
right.
Now you see different
Now
people.
you see different things and different experience and everything is different, you know. Your path is different.
And it's like, let's say you're driving to work every day. Now you're taking the bike. Now you're going to start losing weight because you're working out.
Exactly. And you change yourself.
You're going to smell.
Physically.
You're going to smell a little worse, but that's fine. It's work. Who gives a shit? So you're taking the bike. Now you're more active. You feel better. Now you actually really want to work out
Yeah. And guess what?
because you feel better
That's probably going to make you want to ride your bike on the weekends to
Yeah.
a trail or something.
and more.
You might meet people.
Now you meet people.
You make new friends.
No shit.
And all of a sudden you build a circle, a social circle
A good
That's-
social circle of people who like to bike.
that you might not have had if you never took your bike to work in the first place. Bam! Mind blown!
Now you meet people in there that have a better job for you. They work in a different company. Now you can get a different job.
And all it takes is that one little change.
Be the change. I don't remember anymore.
Be the change if you want to change your world.
No. Be the change you
In the
want in the
world.
world.
Be the change you want in the world.
So, change is not bad.
Change is good.
Sometimes it's scary, but it's not that bad.
It makes you step out of your comfort zone.
If you go to the same bar every week, you only see the same people. Go to a different bar.
Go to a different bar. Yeah.
Not the neo-Nazi bar, though, because that's scary.
You can go to the strip bar down the street too. It's okay.
The what? The stripper bar? The titty bar?
The titty bar.
I'm scared
You
of
do
the
that
titty
too.
bar. Man. Yeah, you can do that. You can spend more money, though. You know what? You got to be careful there.
Don't fall in love.
That's...
um,
Who falls in love at that strip club?
sure. Didn't he fall in love with a stripper or something like that?
He did?
I don't know. Wasn't one of his songs where it's like, I'm in love with a stripper?
I'm in love with the stripper.
Who
I
is
don't-
that?
I don't
Oh,
know. I
T-Pain?
might be-
I think that was
I don't
T-Pain.
fucking know.
I'm in love with a stripper.
That's weird. I mean, it's hard to fall in love with a stripper.
I think it's just hard to fall in love with anyone.
You think so? Well, that's you, bro.
I don't know.
I fall in love
Really?
with you.
What? Really?
No.
You that easy?
Dude, I've been married for 6 years. I love my wife. That's it.
I know. I know you do.
I love you.
I know you do.
No, but like, people do weird shit, man. Like I see people say the craziest shit.
What's
How about this? I was driving out of the fucking convenience store the other day, and then this lady's backing up, and she's backing up without looking. So I beep, right? Because I don't want her to hit my car. And I'm like, I didn't even scream or nothing. I was like, bitch, you know, but I'm beeping the horn so she doesn't hit. She went fucking nuts. Ah, motherfucking bitches. Jesus, I just beeped because I was stopped and she was backing up. I don't. If she hits me, she could say that I hit her. You know what I mean? Because it's her back hitting the front of my car. But I'm stopped. She's moving. It's like, woman, please, just don't get crazy on me. But like, whatever, I just drove away. But like, sometimes people overreact. Like, what the fuck? All I did was beep. I wasn't even like a long beep. It was just like, bam, you know?
Yeah.
Just to let her know. But maybe she was having a bad morning. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. The way I see it too is kind of like, you know what, like she's seeing things a lot different from my perspective. Also,
It's her perspective, right?
Yeah.
Her world's perspective.
in her world, in her reality, you
fuck,
can
do
say,
they suck?
she was backing up. It was all clear when she maybe looked around and decided to just back up. I did that once too, when I first got my license. Actually,
Do you hit someone?
I was in a parking lot, and I was 16 at the time. I still remembered, and this person was backing out, so I stopped, and then. When I stopped, they didn't have enough room because I wanted to park there, so I wanted to back up. And I looked back real quick like this. And I looked forward. I put my car in reverse, and I decided to back up without looking back again. And when that happened, I hit a car that was right behind me. I was like, "The hell was that?" I looked back. There was a truck right behind me, but I didn't hit him that hard. But I got out. I was like, "Dude, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there." The guy was like, "You didn't look?" I was like, "I did look." But I looked, put my car in reverse, and I proceeded to back up because I saw nobody behind me. It was my fault because I didn't double check, and I said I'm sorry. I own up to it.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And like the thing was, I hit his
Did he
car.
still yell at you? Be like, bitch!
No, he was a little upset, but he didn't yell at me because I think I was young. He knew I was young, and then
That was a long time
I was
ago.
a long time ago, like 15, 16 years ago. I don't know, maybe 25. I don't know, whatever. But he had like one of those like a grill on his truck.
Yeah.
And I kind of pushed it back an inch, and he showed me like it's supposed to be like an inch from the bumper and the space between the bumper and the grill.
Yeah.
And I pushed it back a little bit. I was like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. I was like, should I like exchange you like information? Like, like I don't have. I was like, what should we do? And the guy was like, well, if you want to give me a couple $100 now to fix it, I'm cool with that. I was like, I don't have any money on me. It's like, I'll give you my insurance information. And it's like, no insurance. I think the guy was driving with no insurance because I was like, I
Yeah,
don't
but
have.
that's your fault, not his.
It was my fault, and the thing was,
So
if
it
I
would go on only on your insurance.
yeah, exactly. But the fact that I think
I think he was a piece of shit.
he had no insurance.
He was scared of the cops.
Yeah, I was like, should we call the cops? I was like, no, I'm good. We're
No,
fine. Don't worry
fuck
about
that
it.
kid. Let's get
No.
out of here. I got
So
a
that was
warrant.
the first time.
I got a warrant.
Where I didn't look, but that was me. I'm
You
pretty
almost
sure
got that guy arrested, dude. The fuck?
Maybe the woman was the same. She looked back, saw nothing. You just came, and that's where.
Well, I
and
beeped.
you
I let her
honked too.
fucking know.
You honked, and I think people take offense to people honking.
Well, I don't want her to hit my car and ruin both of our mornings.
The thing when people honk their cars is to get people's attention.
Yeah, that's what I do.
But if I'm behind you and I honked, you're gonna think you did something wrong when you didn't, and you're like, "Why the fuck is that guy honking at me?" Right? That's people's first reaction.
People honk at me all the time because I tend to take a little bit longer to get out of the fucking light. You know what I mean? Like if I'm the first one.
Yeah, and that is to get your attention.
Yeah, I'm fine with
It's
it.
like, hey,
because I'm in my
you know?
fucking. I'm like dreaming.
You know
what
the
I mean?
people that takes it.
I'm like reading things.
The people that takes it well to people honking. It was like when they look up. Oh, see, they wave. Oh, thank you. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I do that. Like, thank you.
I'm like, oh, hey, thanks. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I wasn't paying attention. My bad.
I just hate when people like.
Other people like,
Bam! Move,
they
bitch!
throw their hands
Move!
up.
Move, motherfucker! Why are you taking so long? Ah!
Give you dirty looks. I was like, come on.
What can
The
I
thing
do?
is, even with people at green lights, if they're there for more than 5 seconds, then I'll honk. Otherwise, once it's green, we're not moving yet, I'll give them a couple seconds. If I notice their head is looking down, I'll honk.
Oh, yeah,
But,
me too. Me too. I
if
don't honk
notice
right
they're
away
looking
either.
around, maybe a little distracted by something else,
I'm always distracted.
give them a couple
So
seconds.
I don't fucking honk. Because I just wait a little bit. Okay. Beep. Oh, shit.
As
All
soon
right.
as it turns green, they beep.
Oh, dude.
You
Driving Boston.
You get those too.
It's like,
I'm
the guy's like waiting.
And the thing is,
It's going to turn green. It's going to turn green. Beep.
it's not even me. I'm sitting behind the guy who's beeping. And I'm like, it just turned green. It's like, how much of a hurry are you in?
Because people are nuts.
And that's another thing too. People in a hurry. I drive speed limit.
Those who are in a
drive a
hurry
little-
eat raw, bitch.
I drive, I drive slightly maybe over speed limit sometimes.
I am a fucking Grandpa Tiago. I drive on the
But,
speed limit every
know,
time.
But it's like people are driving
good, it's
speed
good,
limit
it's
and
good.
over, you know? And I'm like, how fast are you guys driving? Like, what kind of a hurry are you in? And they're like, when I'm driving normally, like they're tailgating me.
Is your dog giving birth? What's going on?
You know, did your goldfish die? You got to go home and like goldfish.
What'd you get done? Again, all right. I gotta feed my goldfish. It's dying.
My goldfish is gonna die. You know, I gotta go flush it down the toilet.
People do that, right?
I guess not. I don't know.
Have you ever flushed a goldfish in the toilet? I've never owned a goldfish, so they're boring.
I saw it on
as hell.
television.
What a boring pet.
Fishes are pretty cool. They're beautiful.
But they're boring.
I mean, you don't have to pet them. They're
No,
low.
no, I'm not
they're-
saying that.
they're
I'm
low-
not saying
they're
that.
low
But
maintenance.
goldfishes are lame.
They're low
okay?
maintenance.
If I'm getting a fish, I want a fucking fish
Some
that looks
people
fucking
like
crazy.
fish. Oh yeah, I goldfish. I mean,
I want a
goldfish-
bunch of fishes. Like colorful.
yeah.
That
The
don't eat
nice-
each other.
The nice fishes.
Because I remember when I used to live, when I first moved here, eventually we had a bunch of fishes because my sisters were little. And then we got a turtle, and the fucking turtle ate the fishes.
Of course, man, dude. Turtles eat fishes.
I didn't know.
When I had
was a
those
kid.
turtles, you know
we
what
bought
we-
a turtle, and the turtle ate them all.
Do you know
it was
what-
fucked up. The fish had no fins, and it was still alive. And the turtle was like fucking it up.
That-
It had no eye. It's still alive. And we're like, fuck.
Damn. Okay.
Turtle's
yeah,
evil.
Dude, they eat fishes.
That
yeah.
turtle was a bitch. You couldn't pick it up. It would bite you.
That's their
It was
treat.
tiny, too. It was like that big.
Like the turtles that I had, I'll get them little feeder fishes, and that'll be their treat.
Fuck.
Each turtle get
You
like
evil ass
three or four-
motherfucker.
That's what they eat.
All the
It's
vegans
normal.
hate you now.
Add me to the list.
You ain't getting no
Whatever.
vegan pussy, I'll tell you right now.
I don't want that vegan pussy. It tastes like broccoli and shit. Fuck that.
Broccoli pussy is fucked up, Case. What if she only eats fruit? She's a fruitarian.
Nah, she ain't that fruity. Trust me.
It's gonna taste
No.
like pineapple, dude.
No, it doesn't.
Sour like a fucking.
I'm sure it does. Pretty sure it tastes like grass.
Oh yeah, she's the grass juices. All right, yeah, that grassy pussy.
Tastes like a bark.
Grassy
Tree.
pussy over here.
Nope. But yeah, those yeah, that was the treat that we gave him.
You know she don't shave down there because it's not natural.
You know what? I actually like a little bit of bush down there.
Hey, come on, Case.
Not
That's
gonna
like
lie.
a 1980s porno.
I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Not
Oh,
gonna lie.
I don't give a damn anyways.
Oh
either.
my. Oh, good. I mean, normally people have pubic hairs.
Normal people?
Normal people.
I don't have pubic hairs.
Normally people do have. You know, they don't normally shave it off.
I shave it off.
That's not normal.
I'm clean.
You grow pubic for a reason.
That's fine.
It keeps your junk warm.
Does it?
Yes.
I don't need my junk warm. I like my cold
It's
junk.
cold outside.
That's fine. We'll keep it cold.
Shriveled up.
Yep. I don't look cool outside at all. I'll tell you right now. That's why my pants are so tight. Because it's cold outside. All right, man. It's been an hour and 17. We're going to end this. But been some good laughs and some good rants.
Yeah.
So
good laugh, good
what's your
rants.
phrase of the day?
My phrase of the day is, if you want to make change now. Do not wait, because why are you waiting? Why bother? Do it now.
Do it today.
Do it today. Do it now. Do it now. What's wrong with it?
And as always, mine is baby wipes. Always. Definitely.
You carry baby wipes.
Everywhere.
Okay.
If I have to take a dump anywhere, I need something to really clean my butt.
Okay.
Let me tell you right now. If you had poop on your hand, could you just toilet paper it? And
Normally, I'm careful enough not to
I'm
get
just saying. I'm just saying. You're doing something. You put your hand on the ground. There's dog poop. Now you got dog poop in your hand.
Oh, Jake.
Could you just
Gotcha.
like wipe it off and just be like, whatever. I'm not saying the baby wipes are perfect, but your ass was not your hand.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's a little bit better.
Okay.
So guys, baby wipes.
Baby
Clean
wipe.
that butthole. It's
Do
good
it now.
for you.
Just do it.
Shave it too. It's good.
Just like Nike
Prickly.
says.
It's gonna. It's
Do it.
itchy. It's itchy.